This is an anime channel. Hitting 50 home runs and stealing 50 bases means nothing to you. I could tell you that Shohei Ohtani has an average exit velocity of 95.5 miles per hour, and all you'd hear is, miles per hour? You mean like tails? Hell yeah, just like tails. 2 tails, 2 positions. Dude hits and pitches, swipes bags, beat the gambling allegations to avoid living the life of a kaiji side character. He's got Japanese Caitlin Clark for a wife, basically a model himself. Gets to hang out with a 300 bowling legend in Mookie Betts. Damn, is there anything that Shohei Ohtani can't do? There most certainly is. This. That. And the piece de resistance. We call that the Triple Crown. Ikue Ōtani has already accomplished what Shohei Ohtani could only dream of. Shohei may have had some kawaii shirts made of him during the World Baseball Classic, but Ikue Ōtani is the face of Japanese merchandise. Twice over. Pikachu and Tony Chopper. 2 of the most marketable figures on this planet, and Ikue brings them to life. She's been screaming out Pika Pika since Shohei was peeing his pants in front of his kindergarten class while wearing a little yellow hat. It doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure out that having a recurring role on Detective Conan means that Ikue has been working on major franchises since before Sho was even born. Hell, Shohei spent most of his 20s on what might as well have been a minor league franchise. Though his time with the Angels did see him win 2 MVPs, Ikue's time with the Demon Children of Konjiki no Gashbell saw her voice the lead character in my favorite anime of all time. I cannot stress enough the fact that without Ikue's role as Gash, there would be no S-Class anime. So, for some of you that might actually be a knock on her. But, you know, you can still subscribe. Her role on Gashbell required her to display such an array of emotions. She could make you laugh, she could make you cry, she could make you cheer and scream and match her insane energy. All of those attributes are more strongly associated with Ikue's role as Tony Chopper, but we've got to give Gash his flowers too. Those flowers being, of course, cherry blossoms. Nobody cries like Ikue. And that's just a few highlights of the many anime she's done. Ikue is more than just 2 dimensions, however. Did I mention that she's in Forrest Gump? Kindergarten Cop? West Side Story? Cindy Lou Who? Cindy Lou Ikue. I mean, what? What kind of range is that? Outrageous resume. Outrageous range. Shohei doesn't have any range. He doesn't even play the field. He's a DH. Now, credit where credit is due, Shohei Ohtani does have some range, as he's technically an MLB The Show, making him a certified gamer. But it's only his likeness. He's not out there dropping voice lines and screaming Daijo Bo to his teammates before slugging a dinger. Ikue, meanwhile, is just casually adding yet another iconic character to her repertoire, with Morgana from Persona 5. It almost feels like Atlus made their character knowing they needed Ikue Ōtani to voice it so that they could make boatloads of money. And they were right. But even better than Morgana, Ikue has voiced a character in my favorite game series of all time. And while there's not much merch of it, Tiki is one of the few Fire Emblem characters that aren't in Smash Bros. To get their own amiibo. Once again proving that everything Ikue puts her voice to turns to gold. I don't see a Shohei Ohtani gacha game out there like Fire Emblem Heroes. Actually, maybe I shouldn't give Major League Baseball any ideas. People did wait in line outside of Dodger Stadium for hours just to get a bobblehead of Shohei and his dog, so I guess that's basically as close as we're going to get to a Shohei Ohtani amiibo. On the flip side though, Pikachu also has an amiibo, so that means Ikue actually has 2 amiibo. Like many an Angels game, Shohei loses this figurine battle 2-1. What a scrub. I joke, but Shohei Ohtani really is the perfect baseball player. Hell, he might be the most perfect human of all time. If there's one thing to knock him as a baseball player, it's that he doesn't really play defense. If there's a knock on Ikue Ōtani, it's that she does play Konohamaru. I guess Shohei really is the GOAT. We could argue Ohtani facts all day, but what's not up for debate is the fact that you should hit that subscribe button to make yourself a star player of the S-Class team.